There's a lot of reports out there about how the enrollment in higher education actually went up this year. And some people are wondering, does that mean the demographic cliff, the talk was overblown? Well, actually, the model predicted that the peak for high school students would be in the summer of 2025. So in advance, people were already thinking that this year or next year would be pretty good years. But to understand what the demographic cliff is, think about college football recruitment, where it used to be that a school would focus on one area of the country and student athletes would just come to them. It was actually a seller's market. But because of all the different changes that are going on, and now became a buyer's market where students from all over are going to any school, and really these recruitment areas are pretty much a thing of the past. Well, higher education is experiencing the same thing. Because there's less 18-year-olds living on this planet, there's less individuals going to college in general, or more students are willing to travel farther away. It's a buyer's market in general. And in a buyer's market, schools want to be called what we call a net receiver. That means they actually get more clients or students because it's a buyer's market. And we know the two things that make up a net receiver. One of them is if you have a lot of resources that you can do things that your competitors can't do. And we're seeing that. We're seeing elite universities that are just exponentially increasing their financial aid where other schools just can't compete. So they do that to offset the tuition costs. The other thing is you want to have a reputation for student support, because in a buyer's market, you want to appeal to a student. So we're seeing that so far. The schools that have a lot of resources, or the schools that have a reputation for being student support, they're actually net receivers right now. And obviously, you would love to be both. You would love to have the resources and a reputation of student support. And conversely, if you don't have either if you don't have a lot of resources and you're not known for being a student support, those are actually the schools that are being pinned at risk right now.